Yeah, Jason, so you're kind of Matthew's lucky charm. Every film I think that he's made you've been in, but did it take a lot of coaxing for all this makeup to do this one?
No, because Matt, the only one I missed was Swept Away, which I think is why he continues to cast me. Because when he didn't cast me, it all went a bit wrong. But Matt said to me, he said, Jace, your job on this film is to do the fighting, be slightly out of focus behind Kevin Bacon, and get your wife pregnant. So that all happened, and the twins were born on the day of the film's release. So,
oh, wow.
So it's amazing. But unfortunately now Matt thinks he can create life. You know, apart from everything else he can do, now he can create life. So that's a bit of a worry. But yeah, that's how it kind of worked out.
Was it hard for you to sort of pay attention, considering Jennifer Lawrence and January Jones were sort of standing around
scantily
clad, basically?
No, it was nice though. I mean, the thing is, I had contact lenses in, which makes you feel like you've got glasses on, which makes you feel like you can kind of stare at people because you think they can't see my eyes, but you realise they actually can. So yeah, I had a good lech in a few of the scenes. It definitely made the day easier, definitely.
I think there's a Cerebro feature, which is Professor X's mind.
Yes.
Thing. So if you had Professor X's powers and could sort of seek out anybody through that and read their mind, who would it be?
It's difficult, isn't it? Because you don't really want to be reading people's minds, because then you're going to find out what they think of you.
Yeah.
And that's slightly scary. It's like the other thing which I always thought I wanted was X-ray specs, but being at Victoria Station today in the launch of XMen First Class Lounge at Victoria and seeing hundreds of strange shaped people, I think that X-ray specs could probably be a disaster that you'd never be able to sleep again.
Yeah.
So you don't want to mess with the powers, I don't think.
Okay, don't abuse it.
Don't abuse it.
Have you heard much sort of sequel talk as well?
Yeah, there was a sort of benchmark that they had to hit box office wise before they sort of start rewriting writing the next one, which they've started. So we'll just see how the DVD goes, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be bright red again by next summer. Have
you read much of the comics? Because I think in the comics there's an X-Men baby, basically, with you and...
Me and Jen Lawrence have a kid, don't we?
Yeah, Alan Cumming.
Which is strange, but you know, the world is a wide place, and if my son turns out to be Alan Cummings, then good for him. You know, I mean, that's great. I love Alan Cummings, he's cool.
As well, I think you have a Take That song at the end of this film.
Yes.
Matthew's last film was also a Take That song.
Yes.
Do you think he wants to be in the band? Is that sort of why?
Do you know what the link is? Me.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Mark Owen's a mate of mine, and
oh, really?
I took him down on Stardust and set him up with Matt, and that worked really well. By the way, it wasn't me. Matt wanted to meet them all, so I managed to do that. And then Matt decided that he wanted to do the same on X-Men, and the boys came down. Gary and Mark came down. They love being on set. They're like, oh look, potatoes and chips and mince, and you know, they love all that stuff. They love all the sitting on the set and eating food out of polystyrene cartons. So it's fun. I mean, it's really nice that they've done that both. But what happened was that there was a sort of voiceover in Stardust by Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen. And at the beginning of the gig, when they did the world tour, they wanted this voiceover, and Ian McKellen was like, it's going to cost you 250 grand. And Matt went, I know what we can do. Send Flemyng. He'll do it for nothing. So at the beginning of the gig, there's my voice doing that big Ian McKellen speech about this. You look at the stars, and the stars look back at you. And it's me. What did I get? 2 free tickets to take that concert.
Oh, blimey.
Still, did me.
Michael Fassbender's always very Bond-like. I think that was maybe Matthew's instructions to him.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd be a great next Bond?
I think Michael Fassbender could do anything, annoyingly, with very little sleep and not much work, which is even more annoying. But, you know, Fass is amazing, and, you know, all his early stuff, that, you know, like Hunger and, what's the one about water? He's done some great stuff. And, you know, I think whatever he puts his mind to at the moment, he can do. And he is, you know, he's working more than anyone.
Well, it'd be great for you in a sequel, because you're in his gang, basically, now.
Yeah, I'm so in his gang. Yeah. There's one shot at the end of the film where we're all at the door, and, you know, I was like, please let me be in the shot, please let me be in the shot. And there I was like, if there is a sequel, I have to be there. So that was great.